Okay, so let's get into it. We're doing a deep dive today on the session notes for the Gauntlet, Part 11, Into the Gloomwood.
Right. And we're going to filter out, all the table talk and really just focus on the big character moments and plot twists, the stuff that's really going to shape the campaign from here on out.
And a lot happened. First, we need to set the stage. The party skipped ahead several weeks, but something pretty significant happened during that time off-screen.
Yeah, Lilith, she finally managed to trap Crowley during a full moon.
So it's confirmed.
100% confirmed. They now know the predictable yet very dangerous nature of his whole lycanthropy deal.
Okay, so with that established, the story picks up right at the border of the Gloomwood, and they run into some familiar faces.
They do. Miss Crowheart, Fuller, and Ron are all there. And it's pretty obvious her group, the Crows, has been doing some serious recruiting.
It sounds like she was playing her cards very close to her chest, though.
Oh, absolutely. She flat out refused to share any real Iron Syndicate secrets unless the party was willing to, join up.
But she did give them something.
She did. She gave Crowley a token. It's this emblem, a crow with a heart. And it's basically a promise of safe passage if they ever get caught in Syndicate tunnels.
So it's not a free pass. It's more like a one-time lifeline.
Exactly. A future debt. And with that weighing on them, they head into the Gloomwood itself, which is, it's known for being spooky.
Whispering spirits and all that. But for one of them, Echo, he, him, those whispers got extremely personal.
Terrifyingly personal. He starts hearing his own father's spirit, Torin, speaking directly to him.
And this wasn't some comforting message from beyond the grave.
Not at all. This was a massive, devastating lore drop. Torin reveals that Echo and Crowley actually share the same patron.
Wait, the same one?
The same one, an ancient eldritch being named Zilithrix.
Zilithrix, that's the soul-devouring entity drawn to Solstice by the Plague of Whispers.
That's the one. And it gets worse. Torin's spirit isn't really his father's ghost. It's more like a psychic remnant. An echo left behind after Zilithrix consumed his soul.
So, Zilithrix is the real source of Echo's power this whole time.
Yes. Both of them, Echo and Crowley, are warlocks for this fundamentally malevolent cosmic being. Their whole moral compass just got shattered.
I can't even imagine. That revelation just left Echo completely solemn for the rest of the trip. So they're looking for sanctuary, and they arrive at Thelmemel.
And they walk right into a trap. Or, well, not exactly a trap, but they were definitely expected.
Detected by divination magic.
Yep. Ambushed and then promptly escorted to the village elder, a man named Luron Swiftcaller, who, by the way, is Della's father.
Things are getting complicated.
Very. And they immediately have to go through this compulsory ritual inspection, detect magic, dispel magic, the whole works.
And they find Crowley's thing, Heart of the Beast.
They do. But once they learn he took on the lycanthropy willingly, they actually let him keep it, which is interesting.
The real bombshell, though, drops at dinner with Luron and Della.
Right. This is where we finally get a name for the villains pulling the strings. The Council of the Golden Eye.
And their whole ideology is this pure order propaganda.
Which is basically just a political doctrine to say that wizards are superior to, everyone else. Especially innate magic users like sorcerers and warlocks.
Like Echo and Crowley.
Exactly like them. They see that kind of magic as dangerous, inferior.
And what happens to the sorcerers they deem less useful?
This is the truly horrifying part. They're shipped off for arcane experimentation, torture, basically, and the Iron Syndicate Miss Crowheart's group directly profits from it by capturing and selling them to the council.
My God. It's a supply chain of cruelty.
It is, and that makes Thelmemel this vital safe haven, a stop on the way to freedom.
So the party now has a path forward, a very risky one.
Incredibly risky. But those Iron Syndicate tunnels, the ones Crowley has that token for, they could be used as a kind of underground railroad.
To rescue captured sorcerers.
It's a long shot, but it's a path.
But this raises a huge question, doesn't it? They're fighting this council that sees their kind of magic as inherently inferior and evil.
Yeah.
But they now know that their power does come from an evil, soul-devouring entity. So how long can these two warlocks really fight for justice before they lose themselves to the very darkness their patron represents?
With a wink and a blade, they dance through night, a blur in the dark, a beacon of light. Raise your mud to the gauntlet, bold with steel and wit, and hearts of gold. From solstice peaks to Cradius hold their